Hey everybody, it's Nerf Boy Productions here. Today I'm here with a update video of the new Nerf Cam ECS-12. So I recently did a review video of this thing. Click in the description below, there's a link to that video if you want to check it out. But it's occurred to me that I was a little excited when I got this blaster, and there's some things I need to point out. The first being, okay, first of all, let me just go out and say I think it's fair to you guys to say straight up, if you're spending all your time trying to find this thing, it comes out in August. So you can't really find it yet. I got it from Hasbro early. Because of that, I did not know how much it was going to retail for. I do know now it's going to be roughly around 90 American dollars. Now for a Nerf blaster, that is a lot of money. And not just any Nerf blaster, just a flywheel clip system blaster. That's a lot of money. And especially to a child, because this is a children's toy. You're not going to assume a children's toy to be 90 bucks. For a Nerf blaster at least, that's a lot. I know some of the Lego kits out there, huge prices, but for a Nerf blaster, that's quite a bit. Actually, for a brand new blaster, this is the highest, most expensive blaster ever produced by Nerf. Now, the main reason that it is so expensive is because of the camera. So let me get to that. Now, this blaster is cool, but it is definitely, if you're getting it for the camera, I wouldn't actually recommend it. And there's a reason why. For $90, the camera you get on this thing is not very good, and I'll show you later in a video. I'm going to do huge tests of the camera in low light, high light, trying to shoot some darts so you guys can see how easy it is to actually see the darts, what's going on. But I'll do a full camera test later in this video. But for the camera, I don't think it's worth it. So for $90, if you're going to get it for the camera purpose, I wouldn't really recommend it because it's a lot of money for a half-decent kind of crappy camera. But if you are getting it for the blaster purpose, I think it's very cool, and it's still my favorite blaster. It's still, if you take out the camera and stuff, the way it works and the comfortability and just everything with it, it's still my favorite blaster. So if you're getting it just for the blaster use and you think it's a cool blaster to fire and stuff, then yeah, it's totally worth it. Alright, so that's enough rambling. I just kind of wanted to get out there some real points about this thing because in my actual review, I just got it in and I was really excited. So I need to make some things clear. And also, I've started doing range tests in my reviews. I hope you guys are enjoying those. As you can see on the lovely driveway, I have not done one for this. So I figured, let's do one. So I've got a 12 dart clip in here, the one you get with it. And I'm going to fire off 12 darts flat, or I mean 6 darts flat and 6 darts on an angle. So here's flat. Now here's on an angle. I had a dud dart right there. So that's the ranges. So let's go check it out. Now, initially, I did have one dud dart. All these ones that I loaded in the clip, I'm not sure if they were exactly new, but this one barely went far at all. It like fishtailed and spiraled. So one landed 40 feet, that was quite upsetting. But then, other than those two, one landed there, but then we have, at the 60-foot marker, they all landed past. So we have one here, here, one up there, one off to the side. Here's 80 feet. You see we have one right there in the blue. We have another one over there. We have another one here at like 90 feet. I'll try and show you guys, maybe if I can capture it. There's 100 feet. There's 80 feet. See the difference? One dart landed like there. So like 87 feet maybe. So the furthest one did go 87 feet. I'm sure you could get up to 90. So let's just round that up from 87 to 90. So the thing can shoot up to 90 feet, averaged around 80. That's pretty good. Okay, so we've now confirmed that the ranges are nothing to be disappointed by. But if you compare them to the ranges of one blaster, there's one blaster that comes to mind, and it's the Demolisher 2-in-1. If you check on my unboxing review of the Demolisher 2-in-1, I did a range test in that video, and they're about the same ranges. This thing's $90. I think the Demolisher is going to be around 40. So, big difference there. You can get the same ranges out of the Demolisher for 40 bucks with the missile launcher. This is a bigger Demolisher, or it's going to get the same ranges, but it's got a camera. So we've done the range test and we've talked about it, but if you still want that camera, you want that camera feature, something built in, easy to use, you're a small child and you want an easy, fun, safe way to film your Nerf wars with no hassle, we want to see the camera quality, because the camera quality has to be decent. Otherwise, what's the point in recording your wars if you can't tell what's going on? So, I'm going to load up 12 darts here. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to fire them off, but I'm going to do some camera tests on the Nerf cam. So, high quality. Okay, so the Nerf cam's on now. And the screen's easy to see and highlight. It's very sunny today. I can see the screen perfectly. I'm going to hit that record button, and it's now recording. I'm using the audio from here, and now I'm going to switch over when I snap my fingers to the audio on the Nerf cam. So now the audio is coming from the Nerf cam, and you can tell that the audio is not necessarily very good. It's hard to make out what they're saying. So if you want dialogue in a war, or you're yelling something to a teammate like, do something like, turn the bank left or something, it's going to be hard to understand what you're saying. Okay? So, you can also see the camera here. I'm actually going to record my camera. Ta-da! You can see that. Looks pretty snazzy. So, we're going to get rid of this camera now. And now we're only on the Nerf cam. I just turned off my camera. Okay, just turned it off. And now we're running on the audio and the video of the Nerf cam. We're going to push open this gate here. And you can do a little scan of the area, so you can see how it works in highlight. I'm going to go over to my driveway, since you just saw a clip of the driveway. You can see what it looks like in highlight. There's a car. Okay? Nice city streets. You can see the contrast, everything there. It's easy to go smooth though. You can hold the blaster very smooth. Going up the grass, you can see what grass looks like, nice and green. Okay? House. Let's go to the backyard here. Here's a gate. Now we're kind of in the shade. You can see right where the sun stops. Now we're in the shade. You can see the difference in color there. Alrighty. Okay, now we're in my backyard. So you can see where it's light and dark, and you can see the difference. How like white it is over here and how black it is over here. Now we're kind of in the sunny sunny spots. Back to the shade. You can see tetherball. And this is the same scenes where I film all of my stuff. Holy crap. Do you see the squirrel? It just fell out of a tree. My goodness, it's right there. I hit it with a Nerf dart. That was so satisfying. Back here, squirrel. Back here. I'm out of darts, but I hit it like 3 times. Squirrel! That's mental! Do you guys see it up there? Here's a demonstration of the camera. What's it doing? It can't climb. I think it like broke its leg when it fell. What do you want? It's climbing the tree now. So that's the squirrel. Hope you guys enjoyed that. You saw, I don't know if you could see it. We'll have to go back on the video and see if you could see the squirrel. But that's pretty crazy. So, as you could tell when I was revving up the blaster, all you could hear was the revving. It was very loud and kind of hard to hear what I was saying. So that's one thing. I'll rev the blaster again, and you'll see it's hard to hear what I'm saying. And the revving of the blaster kind of takes over the entire like sound. You just hear revving the entire time. So even though the revving on the Nerf cam is the quietest I've ever heard, it's still pretty loud when it comes to the camera. The mic could be a little better. Actually, quite a bit better, but So yeah, as you can tell, I'm just walking around, kind of getting some shots. Here's some water for you. Looks pretty snazzy. So, yes. Here we go. This is the Nerf cam. We're doing a recording, and it's still recording. It's been like almost 5 minutes now. You guys are probably really bored. But yeah, now we can take some selfies with the Nerf cam. We can vlog with this thing. It's so cool. I'm vlogging with the Nerf cam. It's pretty snazzy. Okay, so now we're back on the street, and you can see the difference in the colors. When it's up at the sun, I'll shine it up at the sun, so it's directly at the sun, and then we shine it down, and you can see how fast it adjusts. So that's a good thing with high quality cameras. If you put it at the sun and then point it down at the ground, it's going to take a long time to adjust. This thing adjusts to the light very fast, like there's no lag. So we're back to the camera here, and let's switch back to the camera. Okay, I just turned on the camera, and I'll snap my fingers in both of the cameras. And now we're back to this one, and we stopped the recording. We can turn this guy off now. And we still have 31 minutes of footage ready to go. So it's pretty cool. So tell me what you guys think about the camera quality, but overall the blaster performs very well. I hit a squirrel that was running through a tree 3 times, so I mean it's easy to hit moving targets. Goes around to 80 feet, so that is pretty good for a Nerf blaster. And that's it for my update video on the Nerf cam. Tell me guys what you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video and you're glad you got to see a little update on this blaster, leave a like or maybe a comment. And also, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I also want to make this video to let you guys know I'm shipping this over to Drac. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, we're doing a little collaboration. Lord Jaconical. So yeah, Drac. His channel will be in the description below as well. Check out Drac because I'm sending this to him, where you can go to his channel to see a full mod guide of this. So you can check out that, and then he'll ship it back to me, and I will be showing you guys the newly modded Nerf cam. So the next time you see this thing, it will be fully modified by Drac, and you can see that video on his channel. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, this is Nerf Productions, signing off.